Referee Jennifer Huggins of Canada insisting on a sporting touch of gloves before this contest gets underway. And this is bout number 318. It's in the Cruiserweight division, and a man who has come out behind a hard, stiff left jab wearing red is Sebastian VIKTORZAK of Poland. His opponent, wearing blue, is Christopher LUTEKE, who just had his eyes widened as he took another left hand from VIKTORZAK. LUTEKE, 24 years of age. Actually lives in the United Kingdom. Does LUTEKE, competing in his first World Championships here, and prevailed over the man from Venezuela, Nalek Corbaj Barrera, with a very clever display to eliminate the WSB boxer, the Venezuela Cacique, who competed in the Olympic Games earlier this summer and competed at the World Championships in Yekaterinburg 2 years ago. But LUTEKE lost the first round 4-1, changed his tactics, and in rounds 2 and 3 got on the back foot to maintain the gap and occasionally shoot out punches to keep the judges happy. And that is how he advanced here, completely dispiriting Barrera, to the extent that he wasn't really letting his hands go because he couldn't close the distance. Right hand off the ropes, an effective shot from LUTEKE. Left hook by VIKTORZAK was blocked by the right glove of the man in blue. VIKTORZAK, 24 years of age, took the national under-23 title in Poland last year as the boxers exchanged jabs. Saw him at the European Olympic qualification event in London, but he lost in the second preliminary round. So plenty of domestic success over the years for him. Competing in his first World Championships here, he took a European Youth Bronze back in 2015. Here he is competing on the global stage, having boxed in a World Youth event back in 2014, way down at 69 kilograms. Certainly grown and filled out since his days as a youth classification boxer. Here he is up at 86. It's a unanimous points decision victory for him in the first preliminary round over the man from Moldova, Dmitry Kostyuk. It was a physical affair, but VIKTORZAK taking it on a unanimous points decision verdict. The leaping left hook wasn't too far wide of the mark from VIKTORZAK. LUTEKE, trying to tie his man up here. The referee on the spot saying not to hold, and on the disengagement it's a right uppercut left hook from VIKTORZAK. And VIKTORZAK looking at his opponent LUTEKE as if saying, well, hold on a minute, the bell's sounding, why are you still firing punches? But I think this man fired more punches during the course of the opening round, and for my money he has taken it at the expense of LUTEKE. So the first round in the book, VIKTORZAK taking it for all 5 scoring judges, 10-9 across the board. Some of the action then from the opening round. So we're going to the second round then. Both boxers out quickly to center ring, but the man on the front foot is VIKTORZAK. LUTEKE up on his toes. This is the posture he adopted in the second and third round against the man from Venezuela in his round of 32 win, the first preliminary round of the tournament. Shooting out a left jab, and one suspects that here he's going to try and test the foot speed and the ability of VIKTORZAK to close the distance. Changing direction, now moving counterclockwise. Trying to sneak into range himself, but was off the mark. But that's what he did so effectively against the man from Venezuela. When he did hold his feet and shoot out punches, he found the target. But here he's falling short. And in this type of posture, he's not going to be able to win the round. Counter right hand was a nice shot from LUTEKE after a left hand got through from VIKTORZAK, who raises his gloves and says, well, come on, let's box, engage, let's do this. But LUTEKE trying to use his own strengths of mobility and foot speed, but he's got to do some scoring punching. That's what he did so effectively in rounds 2 and 3 in the round of 32. But with a minute gone, as he turned southpaw momentarily, he hasn't landed anything of note in this second round. And if he continues in this vein, as a good right hand is dug beneath his elbow from VIKTORZAK, right uppercuts on the inside from LUTEKE. Good left jab landed by the man in red, but LUTEKE has to be careful that his work isn't construed as negative beyond the midpoint of this second round. Talked about the youth credentials of VIKTORZAK back in 2015 in this contest between fellow 24-year-olds. Same year, LUTEKE took the English national youth title in the 81-kilogram light heavyweight division. Same year, he was a British silver medalist and has gone on since that time to take a couple of national development titles. Trying a right hand there, but it's caught by the gloves and forearms of VIKTORZAK. So again, many of the punches that LUTEKE has fired in this second round haven't been effective. And he spent the majority of the round on the back foot and without effective offense to punctuate the back foot circumnavigation of the ring. Well, it's going to be very difficult to score the round for him. Good straight right hand scored to the body. Swing and a miss. The counter right hand attempted by LUTEKE wasn't too far away. VIKTORZAK momentarily got his feet in a tangle. Big swing and a miss from both right and left hand from LUTEKE as he came forward inside the 10-second clapper. But I don't think you can score that round for the man in blue. Demonstrated good movement around the boxing ring, but there simply wasn't enough offense from the boxer from DR Congo. Well, the judge from Zimbabwe scoring for LUTEKE in that second round, a 4-1 split in favor of VIKTORZAK with 3 minutes to go. He leads 20 points to 18 for judges 1 through 4. Well, LUTEKE using the space of the boxing ring, but many of the shots that he attempted weren't accurate, and I don't feel that there were enough punches from him as he adopted that back foot posture in round 2. So into the third and final round then, and having gone on the back foot in the second round, LUTEKE conceded it 4-1, which I suppose is an improvement because when he mixed it up as he goes in search of a right hand there, but VIKTORZAK's was accurate as well. He was conceded the first round unanimously, and now, thanks to AIBA live scoring, the DR Congo coaches will have been aware of the score, as will the Polish coaches. They will have told LUTEKE, listen, you've got 3 minutes to get this man out of there or have the round of your life. And LUTEKE came out aggressively, but now he's on the back foot towards the ropes once again. Now he edges his way back to ring center. Swinging ferociously now. Spoken to by the referee about keeping his head up. Nice right uppercut. That was a lead uppercut thrown on the resumption by VIKTORZAK. Straight through the middle, and it caught LUTEKE. So the referee telling both boxers there to take notice of her instructions. LUTEKE bobbing and weaving in the pocket nicely, pursuing his man, firing a right hand, but he couldn't find the mark. Physical on the inside, and the referee speaking to LUTEKE about holding once he got into short range. Left hook was a clipping shot from VIKTORZAK. LUTEKE really loading up on these punches now, but his work is devoid of accuracy. He's putting everything behind them, but he's not been able to find the range. Now, we've got a timeout called because there's an injury that has been sustained by VIKTORZAK. It's to his right eye. It's been caused by an accidental clash of heads. So the doctor inspecting the cut. So, minute and 6 seconds remaining in the third and final round. LUTEKE put on the end of a stiff left jab there on the resumption, just before the interlude to have the cut inspected. LUTEKE was really planting his feet into the canvas and swinging hard, and now it's VIKTORZAK going on the back foot. Now that's naughty from VIKTORZAK, slapping his man off rather contemptuously. He's turned southpaw on a couple of occasions. He's gone on the back foot, but now he's on the front foot and scores with a clipping right cross. Both men firing in hard punches. Measuring his man is LUTEKE. Couldn't find a range after he was trying to set him up with the lead left hand. VIKTORZAK gets himself out of the corner as the clock continues to tick, turning southpaw now, which perhaps puts the injured eye in the direction of LUTEKE's left jab, which of course it's closer to reach. But there's the 10-second clapper, and VIKTORZAK, while covering up to repel the hooks that were being fired in his direction, and it will be VIKTORZAK who goes through to the quarter-final stage of the 86-kilogram cruiserweight tournament. Christopher LUTEKE conceded the opening round unanimously, went on the back foot in the second round to lose that one on a 4-1 split. So in the third and final round, trailing 20 points to 18 as he entered. And despite his best efforts, not able to find the finishing salvo that he needed. Was swinging hard in the direction of his opponent with some full-blooded hooks and crosses. But VIKTORZAK negotiating that final round very effectively indeed. He's going through.
In the ring A, the winner on points by unanimous decision is the boxer out of the red corner, Sebastian VIKTORZAK.
So Sebastian VIKTORZAK goes through to the quarter-final stage of the 86-kilogram cruiserweight tournament at the expense of Christopher LUTEKE of the Democratic Republic of Congo.